Shalom, Saints. It's S.C. Johnson, Sr., another daily kingdom vitamin. You know, I'm sitting here on this track here, stadium. And you'll notice they got these lines on the track. Everybody's got to stay in their lane. Stay in their lane as you're running this track. You want to maintain your lane. If you cross over the line to another lane, you're disqualified. You know, you want to stay in your lane. You know, 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12 talks about, you know, Paul speaking there saying that we dare not, you know, commend ourselves by comparing ourselves among others. He mentions a crowd of people that was comparing themselves amongst themselves. And Paul said in doing so, they were not wise. And that is to say, others are the standard by which we measure ourselves. So as long as I'm better than him or have more than him, I'm okay. Of course, we know the standard is not the person to our right or to our left. The standard is excellence, doing the best that you can in life, with the moral compass being the Bible, basic instruction before leaving earth. It's the final authority, has the final say in the matter of the saints and those who embrace it. But we do have to stay in our own lane, not competing and comparing ourselves and finding ourselves breaking the commandment of coveting, that is desiring what someone else has or not desiring to be someone else. You know, the Most High, he never anoints or puts favor on who you're attempting to be. He puts favor on who you are. He anoints who you are, flawed and all. So it's never been ability that he's been looking for in an individual. Moses tried to use it as an excuse to get out of his calling. I'm slow to speak. I have an issue with speaking. Choose Aaron. And throughout the Bible, most people who he calls, they try to make an excuse. But it's never been your ability or inability. It's always your availability, how much you yield to his calling. You know, if you need someone, Father, here am I, send me. You know, he sought for a man among them who should make up the hedge, who would stand in the gap. I think that's Ezekiel 22:30. Stand in the gap, you know, between he and the people, but he found none, the Bible says. In Psalm 12:1, David said, help, Lord, for the godly man ceased. He ceaseth. He's disappearing. And so is there someone that'll stand in the gap, that would yield themselves, that would stay in their lane, that will continue to let him anoint you and to use you to impact someone else's life? Remember, we said it's not your duration in life or the duration of life, it's your donation in life. It's not how long you live, it's how well you live and the quality of life. Some folk lived a short time and had a tremendous impact. Others lived a long time and lived a selfish life. And so we said Jesus saved the world in 33 years on earth. And so don't get discouraged because somebody in the lane to your right, I'm in lane 4 right now. Someone in lane 3 is passing you. Someone in lane 5 is behind you. Don't get caught up in looking back, looking to your right and left, looking forward, competing with someone else. Run the race that's been set before you. Finish your course. Remember, you're running against time, right? You're running against time. My son ran track this year, and yeah, there are others that would maybe get to the finish line before you, but you're running to get your PB, right? Your personal best. Because at the end of the day, all you can do is give 100% effort, leave everything you got in this track meet called life. And when you cross the finish line, you want to hear him say, well done. And you want to do your very best each and every day that you can. And remember, you only allotted a certain time. So you're trying to BP, right? Or PB, personal best. That's what you're trying to accomplish. Stay in your lane, be encouraged, avail yourself, be available, let him use you. Don't get caught up in the speed of others, or how others are moving slowly. Don't compare yourself. She looks better, he's more anointed. Because then that gets you into covetousness and it gets you into being unappreciative, and it gets your eyes off of where it needs to be on. And so it's not me or my Father standing in need of prayer, but it's me, oh God. I love you. I believe in you. Shalom.